Nigeria hasn't always justified the faith of its people, but there comes a time when you are pushed to the wall and there's nowhere to go but up.
If we just decide in our hearts that we want to believe in Nigeria and we want to take steps every day to make this country a better place.
This is our dream, and a new Nigeria is that dream that we so much seek and desire.
The destiny of Nigeria is in our hands. We are the country. The country is us.
We are Nigeria.
We are that turning point generation. We are Nigeria. We are the future.
We are the future. We are the dream. We are the nation. We are part of this. Yes, we are so amazing. That's the least we shall be. At the heart of the nation, changing history. How can they say that we are finished? We have just begun. When we have nowhere else to run to, we have nowhere else to go. So get out of the way of the land of our dreams. We are the nation, we are part of this. Oh, oh. We are the nation, we are part of this. Whoa, carry the song, carry the sound. The future is here. The future is here. Goodbye yesterday, tomorrow is now for the taking. The future is here. The future is here. I am the future. I am the future. I am the dream. Whoa, I am the nation. I am part of this. Yes, I am so amazing. That's the least I shall be. The least I shall be. At the heart of the nation, changing history. How can they say that we are finished? We have just begun. When we have nowhere else to run. Nowhere else to run to. Nowhere else to go. Hey. Oh, I am the nation. I am part of this. So get out of the way of the land of my dreams. I am the nation, I am part of this. Whoa, carry the song, carry the sound. The future is here. The future is here. Goodbye yesterday, tomorrow is now for the taking. The future is here. The future is here. Raise your hands in the air if you believe the future has come now. The future is here. The future is here. This is our, this is our, this is our country. The future is here. The future is here. The future has. The future has come.
The future is not a time zone that is yet to come. The future is everything that we can be but have not yet become. The future is everything that we can do but have not yet done. The future is here, the future is now. So go ahead and deliver the future, because you can, because you must, and together we will.
Yeah, thank you so much. That was a very significant video I thought to share with us. I shared the video because I know that Nigeria is indeed a blessed country, and we are a great country, and that if Nigeria must be great, if Nigeria must actualize or achieve its fullest potential, it begins with us. And one of the strategy for actualizing this, one of the strategy for taking Nigeria to her place of destination is through programs like this, through leadership research, through dedication to understanding trends and happenings and developments in the field of leadership. So you're welcome to the Young Aspiring Leadership Scholars presentation meeting. This doubles as they send forth, which means that after this meeting, you will be getting your certificate. And this This training has taken place over the course of 12 months. We started last February, and now we started with 13 participants last February, and now we have six lucky people, six very committed and studious students across 6 universities, which is a very, very great achievement. Congratulations once more, congratulations. So today we'll dive straight into the presentation session, and it's going to be an opportunity for you all who are the young aspiring leadership scholars 2023 to share your project ideas, to share your project presentations with the world, because after this recording, after this this meeting, others are going to listen and learn from your presentation. So I'm going to hand it over to you straight to Oyin Consola, and I will share your presentation right away. So if you can see my screen, you can begin.
Thank you very much, sir. Good evening, Mr. Israel. Good evening, Ms. Sarah. Good evening, everyone. I want to start by saying a very big thank you to TYIL, to YALS for the great opportunity that they have availed us. And the program has been very impactful for me and my colleagues, and I believe that it is just a starting point for greater things for all of us. So I'll delve straight into giving a brief summary of our presentation, of our research. Yes, so this research was carried out by, like Mr. Israel already said, 6 of us. Oyinkansola Abisoye from Obafemi Awolowo University, Tululokpe Ogunyi from Kwara State University, Zakaria Dauda from Usman Danfodio University, Deborah Umogiate from Lagos State University, Mary Adedayo from University of Lagos, and Israel Adini from University of Ilorin, under the supervision of Mr. Israel Uyidare. And this research was basically about youth leadership programs and social and socio-economic development in Nigeria. Basically, the kind of effects that youth leadership programs have had on the economic development in Nigeria. So, a brief overview of this paper would be that, okay, I'm going to the introduction. Someone else is going to handle the introduction. What I'm just doing is like a summary, sir. So, a brief overview of this paper would be that, we looked into who a youth is, and, how that in Nigeria it is believed that, the youth are the bedrock of the society and that we are the leaders of tomorrow. And, we researched on some youth leadership programs that the government themselves have initiated, and the ones that are even non-government initiated as well. And we check the kind of effects they have on the socioeconomic condition of Nigeria. We made findings on how they, let me call it their advantages and disadvantages now. We also checked on how that regarding improvements in the socioeconomic status of Nigerian youth has been, a little development, not so much as would have thought, but there has been a little development. And with this research, we have also, accentuated some of the socioeconomic issues affecting youth in Nigeria. And we have also highlighted potential approaches to mitigating them. And also in this research, and from literature review that we conducted, we saw that present youth development programs in Nigeria, they are kind of narrow focused, and they kind of focus majorly on food security and agriculture. And I want to add climate change, I believe, as well, with little or no emphasis on non-agricultural sectors. And we made recommendations on that aspect as well. So in summary, yeah, what we basically did was to check out, the youth leadership programs and how they have, affected the socioeconomic aspect of Nigeria. Thank you very much. I would be handing the baton over to my colleague that would take the introduction. Thank you, sir and ma. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you, Kasala. I'll be taking the introduction part. So can I take the introduction part, sir? So
Yeah,
can anyone hear me?
Yeah, just a moment, please.
Yes,
Okay,
I
sir.
hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the main challenges faced by Nigerian youth actually has been the social and economic issue, which actually span through the aspect of illiteracy, unemployment, poverty, and this has been one of the things that actually affect the youth of Nigeria currently. And this one of the things that actually was contributed by poor governance in this country. Most of our leaders are kind of too much focused on themselves. They actually don't care about the youth at all, despite the fact we are known to be the future leader. We are not being carried along. There is nothing that actually is centered around the youth in Nigeria. So in order to actually improve the economic activities of the youth in Nigeria, there's a need to actually roll out uh, youth development programs. And this youth development program will actually empower the youth in order to achieve better things and actually to be able to fill the space in the leadership sector. So due to the current despite all this youth development, there's still a lot of challenges being faced. Both the government and the non-government organization are actually trying their possible best to equip the youth of Nigerians, but we still have a lot of obstacles that is actually preventing the ability of the youth in Nigeria to actually take hold of this leadership program. And also due to the fact that the uptake of this program is very, very low, and people are not much more knowledgeable about the need for this program, because we are so much centered about the only people that can lead it, which are actually the old people. And there's a need to actually impart the youth in order to be able to harness the opportunity of focusing on how to actually be themselves, be independent, and also live a self-reliant life. I think I have to leave it to another person who will be taking on the literature review.
Okay, thank you very much, Toluwape. Uh, my name is Zakaria Odola, and I will be taking the literature review. Next slide, sir. As explained by my colleague here earlier, we will have understood the importance of this program and how they are essential in the growth and development of the socio-economic sector of Nigeria, as they also help in tackling poverty, unemployment, and insecurity, and corruption itself. And this research have been done. During the course of our literary review, we noticed that as research that have been carried out by researchers on how this socio-economic development impact has on the economy of Nigeria. So since Nigeria became independent in 1960, several youth development programs have been initiated by the government. And this initiative involved the National Youth Council, National Youth Service Corps, which is normally called the NYSC Corps, the Ministry of Youth and Sports Development, the NPower, the National Poverty Eradication Program, and the National Enterprise with Innovation of Nigeria. This was the programs that was initiated by the government to enhance the socio-economic development of Nigeria by introducing youths into leadership. And this program also aims to promote community development skills and vocational programs, while the same slide, sir. While the main aim why the government introduced these programs was the previous slide, sir. Yes. The reason why governments introduced this NYC, the Ministry of Youth and Sports program, and the National Youth Council program was to promote community development, skills, and vocational programs among the youth, and also encourage self-reliance and independence, especially among the youth. And due to these initiatives that were being up by governments, private organizations, non-governmental organizations, also poured into youth leadership programs like the TYIL, which is known as the Teens and Youth in Leadership Program, the Junior Achievements Nigeria Limited, and the LEAP Africa. These organizations are organizations that help in amplifying the youth leadership program and identify potential leaders. So they actively develop their talents and also build on their exceptional skills while also giving them practical leadership skills. Next slide. So as we've seen in previous slide, these organizations, they inspire and educate and empower young people to become ethical and effective leaders who can positively transform their communities and the nation at large. And through these fellowship and workshop mentoring sessions and community service projects that they expose these youths to, it is emphasized that it could lead to development of the socio-economic impacts in Nigeria. And the pursuit nationwide of this youth leadership development program is a joint endeavor which involves, as we've seen earlier, it first started from the governmental aspects and it now spurred the attention of non-governmental aspects. For example, the NYC, as I've said earlier, is a governmental initiative and a platform where the Nigerian youth actively they come together from different facets of endeavor and learn from each other and see how they could contribute to the development of their community and the country at large. At this point, I'm handing over to a colleague of mine. She will be taking on the last aspect of the lecture review. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate it. I'm going to balance what my colleague already said. Now, the research conducted enabled the understanding that although youth programs in Nigeria is good, but it can be better, as there are some things that can be done to improve its achievements in both governmental and non-governmental organizations. Now I'm going to look at lack of sustainability. Great scholars Ibrahim and Abdul 2020 noted that although this youth development program are rolled out, but along the line, they either get shortened or are diverted to something else entirely, and it lacks sustainability. This is as a result of change in government and the successor not willing to continue what the predecessor has started. You see, there's always this thing about I want things to be done my own way, my style, or it just must be my idea. It's what is killing the chances of the youth program even before it becomes successful. We are humans, and I know we really want things to be achieved through our own ideas, our own way, but at some time we need to permit some other things to be done. Also, Churchill 2010 explicitly outlined that they are more focused on agricultural sector and less emphasis on non-agricultural sector. I think that's a great thing. In Nigeria, I know we have a lot of resources in Nigeria. Oh yeah, agricultural is good, but let the government also try better and other things, other ways. We can't just place all eggs in one basket. That would be the wrong path. So the government can also invest in educational sector. Let's take, for example, about that program to sponsor youth in need of financial assistance, let's say for a certain grade to tertiary institution. This will help improve youth developmental program. Also, JEGA 2017 says youth program are short-term based with little or no projection for impact in the economic, in the community, in the society, or even national level or national development. More so, it lacks resources for empowering the youth to utilize their strength and inspiration for national growth. I think I must just say something. You see, in all we do, there must be a motivating power. If that is not there, it's actually a 0-0. I know individuals want to be motivated. They want to be told to do this. They want to have, once you do this, you get this. This resources is available for you. There must be a motivating power. And this will help them boost their morale, boost the morale of the youth. Okay, this is available. I will do this. So the government should make this program last long. When I mean long, not very, very long like that, like long, you get, so as to impact in nations and also provide necessary resources to make the youth program resources. Thank you. And I'll give it to the last person to take the recommendation and conclusion.
Yes, thank you very much. In conclusion, everything that we've spoken about, everything my colleague has spoken about initially in the literature review and introduction, we came to the conclusion and recommendation that the leadership programs that the country would engage in should be done with purpose, should be done with intention, rather than having to like fulfill a political mandate of fulfilling a political, having a political context. It should be more instilled in driving, to be strategic and be more instilled in driving socio-economic development, really targeted to solving problems that are really associated with the problems of the economy, the socio-economic problem of the economy, and that can be tackled by investing in the youth leadership skills, skills that will really be, that would directly have effect on the socio-economic development of the country. Yeah, so thank you very much. That is the conclusion of our presentation. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much. I noticed that Israel hasn't said anything. So Israel, do you want to just contribute?
Oh, thank you very much, sir. She has spoken my mind about recommendation. I was thinking we were going to share the recommendations, but the recommendations were really like, how do I call it? They are consolidated already. So I align myself with the position, sir.
Okay,
At the
thank you.
risk of sounding inactive, sir.
No, it's fine. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, everybody, for the insightful presentation. That was professionally and excellently put together. So I would ask Sarah if she's able to talk, if she has any constructive feedback to give these young, amazing fellows. Some of them are in their first year at the university. Some of them are in the second year in their university stage, and for them to come together and pull this, it is a great achievement. So, Sarah, do you have any contribution or any feedback to give?
Yes, hi everyone, and thank you so much for giving yourself to this. This is really good to see, and I must say, if I'm in a position to say that, I'm really proud. Because I think when you say you're proud of someone, it's like you know them, so you're proud that you're able to do something. So even if I don't know you personally, yes, I am. So what I just want to say is collaboration, where collaboration comes in. So after today, I'm challenging you to say, what are you going to do about these problems you've identified? You've identified problems, you've identified recommendations, but it's actually easy to celebrate today, get your certificate, oh, I've bagged this, and you keep it. What are you going to do from here that is going to make a difference in the first quarter in your school? What are you going to do in your immediate community? So let this question reverberate in your heart as you leave this session. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you. All right. So before we end this session, I want to just highlight two things we have achieved through the YALS program. The first one is the fact that there was an opportunity for all our participants to collaborate, which is quite commendable. Many of you haven't even met yourselves, hadn't met yourself before the program, and you're able to come together to achieve this goal. The second opportunity that the YALS program afforded you guys is to begin your research journey. So the YALS, basically research is a journey, and it's more like a developmental process. So this just gave you the background to start something for yourself, and we expect that in the nearest future you would build on what you have learned, some of the principles and practices like citation, research misconduct, leadership theories. You build on it, and also you teach other people. The right way to practice research, and also you would incorporate it in your basic assignments in class. I challenge you that when you're given assignment as minimum as 1-page assignment, you follow these same principles. And finally, I want to say that we are retaining the YLS group on WhatsApp because we want to follow up with you. We want to know your growth, your developmental process in terms of research writing. So feel free to post your achievements. Feel free to post, your data collection survey. And I trust that everybody will respond as time avails then. Thank you so much for this amazing privilege to tutor you and to train you in research writing. The next application for another cohort would be open in February. The next application will be open in February, and we have taken note of all the recommendations that we have gotten from this program, and we would attach that to the next one. We are going to make sure that it is more concise, it is more practical. There are lots of tests and assignments. We are going to make sure that all of these things are incorporated in the next one. So thank you. Thank you. Sarah, you want to say something? Okay, so
yes, please.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm a shameless plug for TYIL. So I want to advertise to you to say, I hope you know that you are now fully part of TYIL. So you're an ambassador. TYIL fellowship is coming up in April, and we want to see representation from each of your schools. You've experienced this. There is so much more. With the TYIL fellowship, we'll have our facilitators from across African countries, and not just African countries, across the continent. So you're an ambassador. You are going to push, you're going to let your people know so that we have everyone. So, and that is it. So you're not just receiving this knowledge, it's like you've received light and you're walking in light, but everyone around you is still walking in ignorance. So spread the light, let other people also learn from what you have learned. You get, when they say, oh, somebody is asking you for fish, you don't just give them fish, but you take them to the stream and you teach them how to fish. I just wanted to mention that. So I'm sure you're on our mailing list already, so you'll be receiving our emails. Follow us on LinkedIn. You like my fluency? Thank you. That's one of the things that you actually get to learn. I've been particular about speaking properly. Yes, so that's the goodness you will learn when you really join us fully. So I just wanted to mention that. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you so much, everybody. So look out for your certificates by the end of today. Please note that we are following the US time, so today maybe tomorrow your time. All right. So thank you so much, everyone, and I have an amazing journey ahead. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, sir.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.